Good morning, everyone. We're sure glad to have you with us. Thank you for taking the time to come celebrate with us the first annual meeting of the State of Schools Address. And this morning we're excited to share with you the status of public schools in Robertson County as we consider the heritage that's behind us as we look to move forward. You know, we've had for centuries now the public support and local dollars that have been used to support our school system. And so today is an opportunity for us to look to see how we're still continuing to enrich lives in our community. And so far, as we look forward over these next few minutes, we're just wanting to celebrate with you, again, the work that's being done and the current status of public education. We're aware of the many challenges that are in front of us. We're facing constant improvement and a desire for constant improvement. We're not scared of changes that are in front of us and the need for that improvement that we talk about. We recognize that we need to be better. We know that, and we're confident that as we share with you today, that positive upward trend of that direction. We desire to be better because our students deserve it. As we look east, west, and south, we know that there's competition that drives our actions. We're motivated today, and we can sit here and we can sulk over Sumner's resources. We could look to say and bemoan that Montgomery's opportunities are there, and collectively we can bellyache together about the riches of Williamson, but Robertson deserves the very best. And so it is. Our students deserve the same chances, the same opportunities, and the same resources that are provided there as we look to go forward. So allow us just to share over these next few moments an opportunity about that vision, a vision to match the expectations that we have. We're also honored today to have students from Coopertown Elementary School. And so as they work their way to the stage this morning, we're going to begin just like we would typically in any classroom across our district. We're going to look at the Pledge of Allegiance together. Once the pledge is finished, the students will also share with us a musical number that they prepared. Miss Mulholland is here to direct them. And again, these are 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students from Coopertown Elementary School. So if you would at this time, I'd ask you to stand if you're able. We'll salute the pledge and have the Pledge of Allegiance together here. Coopertown Elementary School.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Come share your morning with us as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders from Coopertown Elementary School, directed by Miss Mulholland. Thank you for being with us this morning. Now at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our Assistant Director of Schools for Instruction, Miss Melanie Dickerson.
Good morning. It's really great to look across this room of community stakeholders and educators and to have the opportunity to celebrate public education and the Robertson County Schools. It is also my distinct honor to recognize a couple of distinguished guests in our audience this morning. First, I would like to recognize Ms. Lisette Reynolds, the Tennessee Commissioner of Education. Ms. Reynolds, if you would please stand. Additionally, Dr. Kathy Beck from Cheatham County Schools is here, and we're grateful to have her as well. Dr. Beck. And finally, I would like to recognize a third special guest who really is just a part of us, and that is our Chair Board, Ms. Connie Hogan. Robertson County Schools is fortunate to have professionals who are dedicated to meeting student needs through the various academic and operational areas of the school system. I am pleased to introduce some incredible colleagues who strive daily to support students, families, teachers and staff, and school administrators in ways that promote student success. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. J.R. Baker, Fine Arts Coordinator. Clint Corbin, Building and Grounds Supervisor. Sheila Kleinard, Finance Coordinator. Will Elliott, CT Coordinator. Michelle Galuzzi, Human Resources Supervisor. Patsy Gregory, School Nutrition Supervisor. Joshua Heinerman, Transportation Supervisor. Dr. Emily Hollingsworth, Federal Program Supervisor. Rodney Hopper, Technology Supervisor. Teresa Levitt, Student Services Supervisor. Dr. Bob Pruitt, Secondary Supervisor. Amber Savelle, School Nursing Coordinator. Steve Sorrells, Assistant Director of Operations. Dr. Misty Swindle, Special Education Supervisor. Louis Walling, System Data Supervisor. And Angel Williams, Elementary Supervisor. I'm also pleased to recognize some of our school administrators who are in the audience. If you are here representing a school as an administrator, would you please stand and remain standing? All other school employees, would you please stand at this time? Thank you. You may be seated. It is also my pleasure to recognize Dr. Danny Weeks, our Director of Schools. Dr. Weeks attended public schools in Robertson County and has spent much of his career serving in various roles in our district. He has a good number of honors to his credit, including the 2023 Tennessee Superintendent of the Year. Please join me in welcoming Robertson County Schools Director, Dr. Danny Weeks.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. You had a lot of things you could do today, but you've invested your day with us. We hope that's a time that you'll enjoy, that you'll learn a little bit about our school system that you might not know, but really that you'll just have a time to celebrate. You'll have that time to celebrate the accomplishments of the school district. You'll get a feel for the school district, and you'll get an idea about what direction we want to carry the district. So again, I'm thankful for our staff that's here. I'm thankful for our Board of Education that is so supportive, and I'm thankful for you as a member of our community that believes in public schools, that you believe in what we're doing, you believe in our mission, you believe in the opportunities that we're providing students. Notice in a couple of slides you'll see that we are a county school system. We're proud of that be a county school system. We're thankful for the support of our county mayor, our county government, our county commissioners. Various agencies help us serve the students in the community that we live in. Our Chamber of Commerce, our city governments, and several civic groups also support us. case you don't know, Robertson County is the 14th largest district in terms of population in our school district. We're the second largest employer in the county. When you think about being a large school district, but still I hope you know that we still have that hometown feeling. It's not far from Nashville, but we like to think it's far away from the traffic and the problems and the things of downtown and living in that metro area. But because we're a rural district, we also take those challenges to be cutting edge and try to be pushing our students to be better and ever cooperative and ever competitive with those other districts that are out there with us. We believe, as Mr. Sorrell said earlier, that all of our students deserve an opportunity. All of our students deserve that opportunity to have a quality education. We believe in that no matter what your zip code is, no matter what school you're zoned to, no matter what school that you may have the opportunity to attend. And we believe in having a quality education in each one of those schools. I'm thankful that our principals have embraced that idea, our district staff embraces that idea, and reducing that variability between our schools is one of our goals that we continue to strive for. Tennessee recognized 3 of our schools this year as being Tennessee Reward Schools, and I'd like to recognize those today. Joe Burns Elementary School, Watauga Elementary School, and Innovation Academy. As you know, it's quite an honor to be recognized as a reward school, and to have 3 reward schools among our district. We're very pleased with those. Also, we had 4 schools that were recognized as Level 5 TVAS schools. And as you know, a Level 5 TVAS school is one of those schools that's pushing our students to achieve and excel faster than other students. So they're pushing our students beyond what's expected, beyond where they're projected to grow. And so we're proud to recognize Coopertown Elementary School, Greenbrier High School, Watauga Elementary School, and Innovation Academy. We know that doesn't happen without the hard work of our students and the hard work of our teachers, and so that's why it's a privilege also during our board meetings in the fall to recognize those teachers with a banner to hang in their classrooms that we're proud of them for being a Level 5 school. So as we go throughout our schools and we look at each one of those classrooms that have that Level 5 banner with that teacher's name on it hanging in their classrooms, we know that those teachers and the students in those classrooms are pushing their students further and further than anticipated. So we're thankful for that. As Ms. Dickerson said, we divide our staff, even though we're united in our work, we divide our staff into operational sides and academic sides. But we also understand how those 2 pieces complement each other. In our operations side, our main challenge is to reduce those barriers that stop students or would hinder students from learning. And so it's with great pleasure we recognize our Student Services Department. Our Student Services Department consists of our Family Resource Center, our social workers, our school resource officers, and those programs that are designed to help families and designed to help students be more successful as we remove barriers from what it is that would stop them or prohibit them or hinder them from learning. And so our Student Services Department is a part of that. Our Transportation Department, what could we do with our Transportation Department? Mr. Heineman, thank you for your leadership there as we manage special transportation, regular transportation, as we carry our students throughout the district every day. This morning we enjoyed breakfast provided by our school nutrition staff. School nutrition provides meals for our students and our staff each and every day. We're proud of the work they do, and particularly proud of both Mr. Heinerman and Ms. Gregory, as both of those are state leaders in their respective organizations. Our Buildings and Grounds Department, they have a difficult task of taking care of our campuses, all of the needs of those, the things that are broken, the things that are damaged, and yet being proactive too to try to help stay ahead of those, build for new areas, maintain what we have, and manage those contracts that deal with those. Just this year alone, and over the last years due to planning, we've been able to complete several capital projects. With a combination of funding from our county commission and using money from our fund balance, we've completed work at a Coopertown Middle School football field, the parking lot at Innovation Academy, West Side HVAC programming, Greenbrier Middle School addition, and in progress, we have an addition and some renovations at IA, at Westside, Woodall HVAC, and the Coopertown baseball field. Those are just the major projects that we're working on Again, every day there's something that needs to be fixed, repaired, and looked forward to. We have several capital projects that we are planning for. We're working on bleachers in 2 of our schools. We're working on playgrounds at our schools. And then we're working on our capital facilities plan that will help us as we continue to grow as a county. Our school health. We're privileged to have nurses in every school. We're privileged to have those nurses that serve our students, and they also work with our staff. Our human resources department, they're doing an excellent job as we recruit and retain employees and hope to make people that want to serve and want to work in Robertson County schools a great place to live, a great place to grow. We start that with our Grow Your Own process. We're very privileged to have several of those students that are going to be in our classrooms working and continue to grow that program throughout the year with our partnerships with Vol State and with Austin Peay State University. Our data department, as we move into academics, our data department helps us manage all of our data, helps us use that data to be diagnostic in what we do, help us to grow our students, help us to evaluate our curriculum and where we're going with that. We work together to be proactive as we look to tackle accountability, as we manage that process. As Mr. Zorro said, we're not afraid of accountability. We embrace that, and we understand the complications of that, and we understand where we need to go. We continue to work toward meeting those expectations, not only of state accountability and federal accountability, but the accountability that we place in ourselves for high expectations. Our graduation rates, something that we have to be proud of. We're excited for those. And again, as we talked earlier, we're working together to improve our school district. All of the programs in academics, whether it's federal programs, special education, CTE, preschools, and regular education, along with career and tech, we continue to provide opportunities for all of our students in pre-K through postgraduate. We're excited to use data and information, technology, business, and finances to supplement those. A couple of weeks ago, as we hosted Leadership Robertson County, one of the things that each one of those people who participated came back, they talked about the opportunities that our students have to participate in social and academic programs, to participate in career and technical programs, and help prepare themselves for their futures. Our system goals are very simple at this point in time. We want to exceed the state average in each metric, in each measurement point. We believe that our students are capable and very easily can meet those goals. We wish that every school, and our goal is that every school receive an A or B on state accountability measures. And we expect each one of our schools and our students to receive a TVAS of level 3. We started the programming of looking at our overarching ideals. They deal with our climate and our culture, and our teaching and our learning. Our climate and our culture, as we work on those things, as we continue to improve climate and culture in a welcoming environment, a climate of teaching of high expectations, and designing those programs, designing everything we do around one of those things. Lastly, I'd leave you with the challenges that we have. There are several people who are not public education advocates. There are several attacks on public education. We're thankful that you support public education. There's divisiveness, people who would divide us, who would put us against one another. It's our goal to work together with everyone to make our society a better one. School readiness. Not everyone's fortunate enough to have a family, a caring background to have their students ready as they come to school, which is closely tied to the next one, apathy. When people don't care, people have given up, people don't have a hope, people don't see that future. We know school attendance and chronic absenteeism are challenges that our students face. Ever increasing pressures upon our budgets and our finances. Even employment is difficult as we look for not only teachers, but cafeteria workers, bus drivers, school nurses, secretarial support, substitutes, janitorial service. Accountability continues to push us, but we're challenged by that, not threatened by that. Our friend social media, always something to talk about there. And lastly, it's a shame that we have to worry about school safety, but we're ever aware of that, and we're thankful for our partnerships with Robertson County Sheriff's Department and our local law enforcement in each one of our municipalities. I invite you to pick up as you leave, if you've not already done so. There is an annual report that's on the back tables back there. Please take one of those. Please share that with community members and others. If you'd like to, or if you have other questions or discussion about our school and our school system, the individuals on the stage here and our school principals are very welcome to help you, to share with you where we are and where we continue to grow. So thank you for the opportunity to share these things with you this morning.
Dr. Weeks, we thank you for the report. We thank you for your leadership. Thank you for the direction that you've been able to provide. As we said earlier, our students deserve it. We need the best for them. At this time, we want to introduce a White House Heritage Choral Program as they come to provide for us a selection that they have as well. Heritage High School, thank you for opening your doors for us this morning and hosting us in this event. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we have the White House Heritage Choral Music Program with a number they have for us.
old wide world, this old wide world. Oh, no, I ain't got no hope, got no hope for tomorrow. I'm trying to make it, make heaven my home.
Sometimes I'm tossed and I'm driven.
Sometimes I just don't know which way to turn. Oh, I heard of a city, called heaven. I'm trying to make it, make heaven my home.
Sometimes I'm tossed and I'm driven.
Sometimes I just don't know which way to turn. Oh, I heard of a city, called heaven. I'm trying to make it, make heaven my home.
There's no need to panic or slam on the brake. My car can do something that very few can. The fenders won't float like a catamaran. My favorite types of books to read are sports books or books that like tell you information about something, because I really want to keep learning. I know I'm pretty smart, but I still want to keep learning.
All's well that ends well. Sir Gus rode the king's horse out into the country. He galloped over green land and lovely rolling hills. The most memorable book I've ever read is The Bad Guys, because I love when Snake and Wolf rob the bank, and I love the funny parts where Snake is always being grumpy and he always makes mistakes.
This firm was known for building safely and honestly. Starrett Brothers also promised to have the Empire State Building finished. My favorite types of books to read are novels or graphic novels, because most of them are funny and I like how they're funny. And although this could hardly be called fun, the last burst of autumn sunshine persisted. So rather than sitting hunched over tables in the common room, I love reading because whether I'm sad or mad or even just happy, it feels like I'm in a whole nother world and I don't have to worry about real life problems. I can just focus on whatever's happening in the book.
Her son was coming by in his pickup truck any minute, and he plows her driveway for free, so that's an hour of my life. My favorite types of books to read are I Survived books because it's realistic and they happen in the past, and I think they're fun to read.
We're here. Yay! New shoes, new shoes, new shoes. All right, I want sneakers, and they have to be Adidas or Nike, either one. My teacher this year made me love reading because she reads these really cool and interesting mystery books.
All was well until he
Lieutenant by May 1st,
he scratched his life.
1971.
The mall was like a mirror. I wanted to check out all the stuff I wasn't allowed to have
Dive
yet.
underwater, then just hit submerge.
Seeing kids share their love of reading just makes your heart happy, doesn't it? Enjoyed that. Tucker Osborne, a senior from Innovation Academy of Robertson County, demonstrates exceptional leadership, dedication, and commitment to the inaugural Sentinels football team and the school's robotic team, which, by the way, I believe are headed to the state. Is that right, Tucker? Okay. He consistently goes above and beyond, inspiring others to do the same. At the heart of our district's mission statement is the expectation that we prepare students to be successful in life. Tucker, would you please come and share how your educational experiences in the school district have prepared you for your future?
My name is Tucker Osborne, and my experience through Robertson County Schools has been unique, to say the least. I have attended 5 schools and have been given the opportunity of first at almost all of them. I started in Greenbrier, the very first school I'd ever attended. I spent a year at Christville, and then I transferred to Crestview, where I was one of the first graduating classes, and where I discovered my aptitude for leadership and my interest in schooling. After Crestview, I attended Innovation Academy, where I am today, where I am the first graduating class, where my opportunity to be the first of anything was unparalleled. Needless to say, being the first has affected me more than any aspect, but very little has prepared me more for the next steps in life better than Robertson County Schools. I started at Crestview in my 3rd grade year, the same year I joined the student council, and from there on I skyrocketed into more and more leadership programs. This is where I was introduced to Leader in Me, the 7 Habits of a Successful Leader, inducted into Junior Beta as an officer, 4-H club president, and eventually elected student body president, again, where I was the first. These experiences prepared me for the new program that was Innovation Academy, but no story goes without hardship of any kind. My hardship happened to be the rejection from Innovation Academy. I spent my first year in middle school at SMS, where I persevered by the hand of amazing educators. I was able to secure my goal and was inducted into the Innovation Academy just 1 year later. I mentioned previously how Innovation Academy was a field of firsts for me and everyone who made the commitment to attend alongside me. We were given opportunities no other school could offer, things such as student body president, beta officers, 4-H club officer, robotics team captain, robotics club president, captain of the football team, a member of the band, a participant in the Civic Engagement Club in Youth and Government, and being granted the opportunity to study as an engineering apprentice at AirTech International. All of this allowed me to be accepted into every school I applied for, while it may have only been one. Being the first has been a blessing to me, but I know with the help of students that are willing to pave the way for excellence and the guiding hand that is Robertson County Schools, that our community will create the next leaders, doctors, business owners, engineers, and more of the world. Thank you.
February was Career and Technical Education Month, a time to celebrate the opportunities CTE provides for students to explore careers, gain real-world skills, and prepare for the future.
My name is Layla. I'm a senior, and I'm in the cardiovascular class at White House Heritage.
Hi, my name is Tori, and I'm a senior at White House Heritage High School.
I chose this class because it's the final step in getting your EKG certification, which is where you are licensed to perform standard 12-lead EKGs on patients.
With my CCMA, I did receive my medical assisting certification, which allows me to work in doctor's offices. This class is very fun. I would highly recommend this class because you get to use quite a few intricate tools and learn various new skills that could help you along throughout your healthcare career.
It would be a great first step in just getting my foot in the door, and I also really love my teacher. Miss Presley's amazing.
If your main goal in life is to just help people and just make their lives a little bit easier, then I would definitely suggest taking the health science pathways in the CTE classes.
In Robertson County, we offer programs in 12 nationally recognized career clusters, providing hands-on experiences that open new pathways to success, whether that means entering the workforce, earning an industry certification, or continuing education.
My name's Alyssa Berry, and I'm taking Early Childhood 2. I'm taking this class because I want to help kids when I'm older, and I want to be a pediatrician, so understanding how or why they act is helpful.
My name is Sean, and I'm in the business path of study. I'm currently taking the business practicum class, and the business practicum class is very well in being able to understand the foundations and the basis of business. I would suggest that to incoming students for the fact if you'd like to start your own business, or if you just want to learn the roundabouts of business, it is very good to get a first-hand account on how to run a business.
By completing a 4-course program of study, students develop in-demand skills and can even take dual enrollment courses to jumpstart their college journey. With industry certifications available in select programs, students can graduate workforce ready, prepared for high-paying careers, without the need for a 4-year degree. We celebrate the power of career and technical education to shape the future. Explore your options, build your skills, create your future with CTE.
Career and Technical Department and Jesse Castillo are responsible for that video, which just highlights some of the wonderful opportunities available to our students through the career and technical fields, and we appreciate that. Our next speaker will share how her education in Robertson County Schools prepared her for a chosen career. I have it on good authority that she played school as a youngster, holding class with her stuffed animals, and always requiring Mom to stop in Walmart for extra pens and pencils. From the first make-believe class until now, the call to teach was answered, and she's never looked back. Please welcome East Robertson High School's class of 2019 graduate and Kreisel Elementary Zone, Miss Riley Cook.
Well, good morning. I want to thank y'all for the opportunity for having me here today. It's a privilege to get to speak on behalf of all the teachers and staff in Robertson County Schools, and I just want to thank y'all. Picture this. It's August of 2007. Riley Cook, with her short haircut, wearing a pink camo two-piece set, and her new backpack are ready to take on the world of kindergarten in Miss Linda Jake's class at East Robertson Elementary. Little did I or Miss Linda know that her influence, love, and passion for her students would help shape the trajectory of my life. From kindergarten on, I would love to play school to imaginary students, or to anyone who would sit and listen to Miss Cook. My time at East Robertson Elementary was filled with nothing but the sweetest memories, from 4-H projects, getting to leave my mark on the wall by the library, celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday, and all the in-betweens made me fall in love with teaching a little bit more. Skip a few years down the road to middle school, which we all know was the best or the worst moments of our lives. Mr. Metler, who had watched me grow up in my mom's school, came out of retirement to fill in as my 6th grade history teacher at East Robertson. I knew he loved anything Native American history, dum-dum suckers, his VFW friends, and some sport he coached called golf. He would begin talking to me every single day about this sport and how fun it was. And it was just how far a kid like me could go. At the time, I was a not so good volleyball player and a basketball player who had not yet grown into her own skin. For the next 2 years, Mr. Mettler would sub somewhere nearly every day at school and remind me of his sport of golf. You see, he was never meant to be just one of my favorite teachers, but his words would set me up for my future and be the reason I got to live out an opportunity as a college athlete, supporting me even in his hard-fought battle with MS. So in the 8th grade, I gave up my short-lived volleyball career and decided I'd swing a golf club. As I entered my freshman year of high school, I only loved 3 things: the sport of basketball, my show cows, and now golf. The next 4 years, I would be influenced by some of the best, who all quite literally watched me grow up. Coach Mills, Coach Caton, Coach Perry, and Coach Evans, all who took this awkward kid and not only made me an athlete on the golf course and on the basketball court, but taught me to persevere when the going got tough. Miss Moore and Mr. Shelby, who poured their hearts into making sure every student knew they could do it. Mr. Whitlow, who taught my ag science class my freshman year and made us all love learning. Mr. Elliott and Miss Medley, who took this farm kid and made her confident about the things she loved and watched me grow in the FFA. Miss Kiggins, who took me in her AP biology class at Springfield High School and treated this Indian like a yellow jacket. My own mom, who is a mother figure to me, but so many of her students. My list could quite literally go on and on about all the things every single teacher and staff member that I had at East Robertson, kindergarten through graduation, did to shape me into the person and educator I am today. All this to say, I'm a proud product of Robertson County Schools. Without the teachers and coaches who poured into me and so many others, I wouldn't have been a college athlete. I may not have been holding a teaching degree from Trevecca Nazarene University. I probably wouldn't be coaching basketball at Joe Burns or get to spend 5 days a week in a classroom full of first graders at Christville Elementary School, praying that I'm half the influence that my teachers and coaches were on me. Teaching is not a job, it's a calling, and has the effects to impact generation after generation. I'm one of the many success stories that come from this great school system. Both my parents, my mom, who has been an educator here nearly my whole life, and my dad, who is a cattle farmer and a successful business owner, were both graduates of schools here in Robertson County. I also have 1 brother, 4 grandparents, 8 aunt and uncles, and 7 cousins, all who hold a diploma from schools across our county, who all enter different walks of life after high school, who all make an impact on others' lives. A math teacher, a trainer in the NFL, healthcare workers, a lineman, a retired policeman, leaders on a job site, a farmer, a restaurant owner, a vet tech, and an accountant. Each of these careers, all because an influence someone had on them in their lifetime. I personally believe Robertson County and this school system is the best place to grow up in. Our school system has the privilege to raise up the next generation of educators, doctors, lawyers, tradesmen, first responders, politicians, and the list can go on. We get out what we put in and have the personal responsibility to make sure we keep Robertson County a great place for future generations. I want to leave you with some lyrics from one of my favorite songs by Luke Combs. Time ain't always your friend. It starts slow and gets faster at the end. So fill up your heart with love, pass it on before you go, and thank the man upstairs that you were there to plant a seed and watch it grow. Thank you.
Riley, thank you for those words. Again, we thank you for the time you've invested with us this morning. We're excited to have you here. We're excited to have your support. And again, we want to be able to have a school system that you're proud of, and we're all proud to be here. Thank you for committing that time with us today. And again, we want to be open to work with you. I want to thank several folks who helped today be possible. Dr. Kim Haas and her staff here at Heritage, Mr. Jim Bellis, their technology and our technicians that are here, Miss Angie Tate, I know, is in the back, and she's decorated and taking care of us this morning. And my assistant, Miss Donna Trice, that's here somewhere, and I know she's done a great job of preparing for this. Again, we just thank you for being here. We thank you for your time. And again, hope you have learned something this morning, and hope you have something to carry with you. And thank you for your day. Have a great time.